Okay, you guys, I am so freaking excited for this Zoom. Mandy and I have been talking all day about all the things we want to tell you, and we have so many good things to tell you, and I'm so freaking excited because there's so much happening in our company right now, and just like so many good things happening. So if you want to earn the free vacation, I want you to put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you're like, heck yeah, I want a free vacation. And then put a 2 in the chat if you're like, I also want to be making $1,000 a month. And if you didn't put a 1 and a 2, you're lying to yourself, okay? So, Mandy, do you want to go first? I just realized we never, talked about who's going first or what's happening.
I don't know. I think, our main focus is just, helping everybody go Emerald as fast as we can, and we just want to, give everybody the tips. So, yeah. If you wanted to, start by just kind of, showing the chart and just break it down.
I was just going to say that. I should probably show the chart, huh? All right, so let's see. I'm going to attempt to use my iPad. I don't know if it'll let me. It does. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Woo! Half the time it works, half the time it doesn't. So this right here is an Emerald chart. We are not going to get too into detail because everybody's chart is super different. So the number one thing that we want you to hear from this is please, 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 if you're like, I'm ready to go Emerald this month, I want to work towards it, reach out to your Diamond upline and say, can we schedule a time to do a one-on-one Zoom to game plan for my chart? So that way you can know who your rubies should be, what volume you need, stuff like that. But this is just the basic Emerald chart. So you are right here, obviously. You have 2 rubies, a qualified leg, which a qualified leg means that this person has 400 GB or more, okay? Every single order has a GB attached to it. So, for example, our wraps are $59, but they're 54 BB. So that is where the GB comes from. It comes from this person's orders, her customers, her distributors, and her distributors. Oh, I don't think I spelled that right. There we go. Loyal customers as well. Okay, so all of that accounts towards the 400 needed. So you need for your top line 2 rubies and a qualified leg. Each ruby is 3 qualified legs, so they're 400 each at least. This person needs to be commission qualified, so does this person and you, obviously. And each ruby needs a total of 2,000 group volume as a whole. So that's between the rubies orders, her customers' orders, and every single person underneath that. Distributors, customers, all of that good stuff adds up to the 2,000, okay? So this will be at least 2,000. This will be at least 2,000. This person will be at least 400. So on top of having to have 2 rubies and a qualified leg, you also need to have 5,000 total group volume. Now, I hope this is not scaring you. However, if it is okay. The first time I looked at an Emerald chart, I just about died. I was like, I don't even know that many people. How the heck is this going to happen? What you need to know is all of these people do not need to be personally enrolled by you. They can be enrolled by the Ruby or whatever, okay? So the first thing you need to do is just look at the chart, accept it is what it is, and understand that you are 1,000% capable of going Emerald this month, even if you just started today. So that is the Emerald chart. I want you to make a note to yourself to reach out to your Diamond upline to do a one-on-one Zoom to figure out your specific chart. So any questions on the chart so far? I know I talked really, really fast. Okay, cool. I don't see anything. Okay, so do you want me to go over kind of daily tasks?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, so daily tasks. The first thing I'm going to tell you guys, and I really hope this doesn't make people mad, but on top of going Emerald, we want you guys on that vacation, okay? So one thing that's a super easy way to automatically get 500 points is to run 125 BV auto ship. Now, if you're like, homegirl, I started this business to make money, I don't have money for that, Figure out a way. Sell stuff beforehand. Run that auto ship because you can use those products to sell. Get the pumpkin spice keto coffee cups. You can sell those as samples. You can give them out to customers, whatever you need to do. But you guys run that auto ship. So not only are you automatically commission qualified, you are leading from the front, showing your team that auto ships are super important. I've ran an auto ship every single month that I've been in the business. I'm sure you have too, Mandy. Like, it is so, so, so important. And that way you have products on hand and you have your own personal results. So that's not a daily task. That's a one-time a month task. But my auto ship already ran. So, okay. So first thing that you need to be doing every single day is you need to be posting 3 times a day, every single day, non-negotiable, not any excuses, no nothing. Okay. You need to be posting at least once about the products, at least once about the business opportunity, and then once about something completely not It Works related. Okay. If you're like, yeah, I would do that, but I don't know what to post, reach out to your upline, say, hey, I'm having trouble posting about this. We will 1,000% help you. I would rather, and I'm sure every other leader on this team would rather you message us and say, hey, can you help me with a post, than have you just not post. So,
or choose like a really scammy Pinterest version of a post.
Don't do that either. We will find you and we will kill you. Okay. Don't do it. If people wanted to see black and green posts, they'd go to It Works. They wouldn't go to you. Okay. So post every single day, 3 times a day. Our leaders are here to help you. The excuse of, oh, I don't know what to post, unfortunately is invalid because we are here to help you so that you do know what to post. So if this is your first training with me, I apologize. I'm a super strong red. I can offend people very, very easily. Know that everything I say comes from love. I forgot to give that disclaimer because we will get really, really offended by what I say. I'm a really nice person, 99% of the time, I promise. Okay, so posting 3 times a day, non-negotiable if you don't know what to post. Message your upline will help you. Also, every single day, non-negotiable is growing your network. It is, think of it this way, back in the day, remember when like your mom would have parties for like Tupperware or whatever? Would somebody have a party with the same people every single day for a year? No, because after the first couple times, they're going to be like, well, that's the same people. I'm not going to keep talking to the same people. Not going to happen. If you were selling windows, walking door to door, you're not going to go to the same house every single day. You have to find new people to talk to. So I recommend adding at least 10 people a day on Facebook and following 100 people a day on Instagram. It takes literally 5 minutes. Does not take long at all. Next, interacting for 10 minutes a day on each platform. So just scrolling through your most recent friends or followers or just your newsfeed and just liking and commenting on their stuff. Being a real person, interacting is not asking about It Works. It is not commenting about It Works. It is saying like, oh my God, I love that shirt. Where's it from? Oh my God, your kid is so cute. Oh my God, I love your dog. What breed is it? Whatever. Being a friend, act as if you're talking to your best friend that you have from college, okay? So just being you. And the last thing that you need to be doing every single day, and I know it's scary and I know people don't like to do it, but you need to be messaging every single day, okay? If you feel like you are offending people by messaging, you're thinking about it wrong. If this business has done anything positive for you, put a 3 in the chat. If it has done anything positive for you, anything at all, giving you hope, am I frozen? No, okay. Giving you hope, giving you money, giving you dreams, giving you friends, positivity, anything. Look at all the 3s in the chat, you guys. If you don't reach out to people, you are keeping this from them. That is a disservice to them by not sharing it, you guys. This business changes lives. It has changed mine. It has changed so many people on this Zooms. If you don't reach out to them, you're keeping that from them. There are people praying for this opportunity every single night, okay? So I recommend messaging for distributors and host to post. I am not going to tell you what you personally need to message because I am not that person. I will tell you my recommended formula. However, again, I recommend talking to your diamond upline and saying like, what do you think I should message? For host to post, I recommend, so this is what I've always told my team. And if this scares you, I'm sorry, but I'm just going to tell you because it might help some people. Figure out what your total volume is that you need for your promotion and divide it by 3. Just divide it by 3. That's how many messages you need to send out throughout this month. So I don't care if you're, let's see, if you need, the most someone's going to need if they're going Emerald is 5,000. Okay, so we divide that by 3. That's 1,600 messages. That's 60 messages a day. If you needed to get the full 5,000, that's 60 messages a day. Now, nobody on here can tell me they don't have time to send 60 messages a day because that takes probably all of 20 minutes. Okay? Stay up 20 minutes later, get the messages out, and you'll have a $1,000 paycheck. You're welcome. Okay? So, and if you're wondering how I got that, so you take your total volume, and I always say, like, divide it by 30. That's the base a customer's order is going to be. It's going to be no less than 30 usually. Most of the time it's more if you know how to upsell. So that is about how many customers you need if you were to get all of the volume yourself, okay? And then you're going to times it by 10. So obviously, if you divide by 30 times by 10, it's divided by 3. But you're going to times it by 10 because that's about how many messages it's going to take to get enough posts up to get one customer. Now, sometimes you'll get a lot more customers than that, but that's like a very conservative way to ensure that you're going to get your customers. So figure out what your volume you need, divide it by 3. That's how many messages you need to send the rest of this month. So that's what I'm going to say about daily tasks.
Okay. So I think that, you know, as far as like Courtney said about going to your diamond upline, getting your game plan, get that going, figure out what you need. They're going to help you figure out how many distributors you need, how many customers you need. But another thing is like making sure you talk to them every single day. Every customer that you sign, you need to tell them. Every distributor that you sign, you need to tell them. Because then we can help you place them where they need to go and get you the fastest way. Because sometimes it's just smarter just to do it. Just do it. Just do it. And then something else that I heard on another Zoom that I thought was really, really cool was we always talk about our own goals and like where we want to be and like our dreams. And, you know, like my biggest thing is I post about it all the time, but like we're really working on building our house. Like that's like our biggest thing. Like we've already knocked out being debt free and now we just want to build our house. And you always talk about your own. But something that I thought was really cool was this other girl, she was saying how she went to, like she has hers written up and then she went to all her distributors and she asked them like, what do they want? And then she put them up on their wall because then it was like, okay, if you're having like a crap day and you don't want to do anything and you look up on the wall and you're like, Courtney's depending on me. Like she needs me. She needs this. Like they're trying to do blankety blank and she needs this. So like, then it's like, it kind of gives you an accountability on your own just to be like, this is cool. Like I have to help this person. Like they're on my team. It's not just about you. It's about your team.
Yeah. And on the hard days, it's easy to quit on your own dreams, but if you know other people's dreams and they're like another person is attached to it, you're like, oh, well, apparently my dream house isn't that important, but this person's kids are. So like having other dreams attached to your dreams makes it so much easier to continue working through the hard days. And there are going to be hard days.
It just makes your team so much stronger too.
Yeah.
Like it just gives, because like we're not just about doing this and getting what we want, but we make friends this entire time and you end up wanting this more for them than you do yourself sometimes. Yeah. So I don't know, I just really like that idea. And then something else was like, you know, you can like challenge each other. Like maybe message your upline and be like, hey, look, like I really want to do this many, you know, post. Can you help me with that? So I really like that idea. And then like something whenever I first joined, I started in March and I went Ruby in 7 weeks, I think. And then I went Emerald in 4 months. So like something that I want to talk about was just kind of like how I did that and how many like customers I enrolled and how did I get a hold of those people. So I went straight to like warm market. I went people that I knew. I went to my cousins. I went to my mom, my grandma, my aunts, like everybody that I knew. And then whenever I started with them, I went to people that I knew that needed the business. Like I went to cousins that, I mean, to be honest, they were like struggling. They were single moms and they just needed this business. And I'm like, look, I'm doing this. Like, I want you to start with me now. And then that way we can build up together. Like, you don't have to be like, oh, like I've already made all this money. Now you can start with me. Like, you just tell them like, look, like I want to start with you now. Like get going with me now and we can go to the top together. And like my sister, like she was the first person I asked. she laughed at me and thought I was crazy, and now she's my double diamond on my team.
Yeah.
So like just going together, because then you have that person you can just call and you're like, oh my gosh, I need help. I just like punch me in the face and tell me to come on. And then that's just that person that you can work side by side with. And then you can also call each other. And I know for like, okay, so this is really cool. And I like, it's kind of crazy sounding, but every day we talk to each other. Okay. So for a month straight, the month that she went diamond and the month that I went double, every single day we would call each other and we would be like, hi, I'm Mandy, I'm a double diamond, every time. And I know it's so stupid, but it like just impounded in my head that we're doing this, like this is going to happen. So like if you have that person that you want to call and you're like, look, okay, I'm an emerald, like this is happening. Okay, and then the other thing that I did that was whenever I went to work, I just went to somebody, and if they were like complaining about something, like I remember, this is really gross, but I remember this one girl the whole time, every day she complained about being constipated. I was like, you need greens. Like you just need them.
Girl,
like,
you need greens.
Like you need to take them. They're going to help you. This one girl was stressing out. I'm like, you need Confianza. And then like, this probably isn't the nicest thing, but there was this other guy complaining about being bald. And I'm like, you need hair, skin, and nails. Like I just figured out like what they needed. And then I'd be like, okay, you have to order this. You have to try it. You have to try it. So I like really, really went to everybody that I knew, like family, cousins, work, friends, everyone.
Yeah. A tip that I have for that with people, go to your website, and I want you to read about, like, very quickly. I'm not saying like research every single ingredient. I'm saying like, okay, go to lifestyle. You look at Keto Works. Okay. Keto coffee. Who do I know that drinks coffee that wants to lose weight? Go to every single product and try to think of at least one person that you think would like that product, and then reach out to them and tell them why. It doesn't need to be this big fancy script. You can just be like, hey girl, I just started working with this health and wellness company, and we have this product that does this, and I thought you would love it because this. Would you be willing to try it for 90 days with my discount and tell me what you think? Hello? They're your friends and family, and you're telling them, I saw this product, I thought of you because this. Will you try and give me your opinion? Yeah. Most of them will say yeah, and if they don't, they suck, but that's okay. But like the worst thing they're
gonna do is say no. And if they unfriend you, then you shouldn't have been friends anyway.
This is very true. Okay. So
and then you want to touch on like cold marketing?
Yeah, I can.
And turning them into warm.
Yeah. So one thing I want to tell you guys too, it is so easy at the beginning of the month to be like, heck yeah, I'm going, like all this stuff is happening. And then it gets to like the 10th through the 15th and you're like, oh my God, I haven't signed enough customers and the world is falling and everything's going to crap. And like, do what you're telling yourself you're doing. Don't give up on yourself. Stop telling yourself you're not good enough. Stop stopping yourself before you even get there. Okay? Push through the entire month and commit to yourself right now that you're going to do that. So just understand that. On the opposite of Mandy, I had 0 friends and family that would buy for me. Okay? My mom technically bought for me, but that's because I took her debit card and didn't tell her. Don't recommend that. Okay? I do not recommend doing that. However, I did it. Because I needed my 4th customer to get my shopping spree, okay? I wanted some free product because I was broke. But I had no one. And I could have easily let that stop me. I had not a single person. To this day, I think I have less than 5 people on my team, including customers and distributors that I knew from before this business. I'm a double diamond, okay? So you don't need to have this big friends and family and this following and all this stuff to be successful. You just have to have the work ethic and do the work. So what I recommend for working with your cold network, which I think that's a crappy word because if they're friends with you, you're warm. But reach out to them and like be their friend. Like be a real person. If you like their shirt, tell them you like their shirt. Don't send this big long paragraph that's like, hi, my name is Courtney. I work for It Works and I am looking for another loyal customer. Would you like to try this for one product a month for 90 days? No. Try to figure out what they actually need and use different ways to talk to them. I highly recommend using Host-to-Post. 99% of my customers come from Host-to-Post. And distributors, pour out your heart to them. Don't be like, hi, we have this bonus going on and this and this and this and that and that. No, don't be a salesperson. Just be like, girl, I saw that you were struggling to pay for your diapers. I don't know if it's something you'd ever be interested in, but can I tell you more about how I make money from my phone? I love ending messages for distributors with, can I send you more info on how I make a full-time income from my phone? Tell me one person that's going to say no to that. Tell me one person that's going to be like, no, I don't want to know how you make a full-time income from your phone. No, people are curious, and you're not saying, are you interested? Because people are afraid to tell you they're interested. You're just saying, can I send you more info? Can I? They're going to say, yeah. It's a lot easier to say, yeah, I can send you info. But you guys utilize Host-to-Post. Host-to-Post is golden. It is the greatest thing on earth. And if you don't understand Host-to-Post, reach out again to your upline and say, hey, I need help with Host-to-Post. We will 100% help you. But just be vulnerable and be you in all of your posts, okay? So I always tell people, like, if you are into makeup, like, so I always go live doing my makeup. Lindsay Winkler, our presidential upline, if she went live doing her makeup, I don't know what the heck I would do. Half of you are laughing right now thinking about it, because, like, they're like, what?
I have one or two. Please, Lindsay, please do it.
Like, that is not Lindsay, but that is something I would do. However, like, you just have to be yourself and don't feel like, oh, Lindsay said you guys would be jealous. I would be very jealous, Lindsay.
She'd be like, okay, this is what I do. I wipe my face.
She'd be like, watch this. Here's a makeup wipe. Ta-da! Done. You guys just have to be yourself. Okay? If your kids are running around crazy, that's okay. People can relate to that. Look at Jade Hooper. She always is like, her boobs out, and like kids are running around, and the dog pooped in the house, and like crazy things happen, okay? But that's relatable. If you look like this perfect Instagram person, guess what? I'm just be like, nope, I don't know how to be like that person. I can't do that. So just be you. If you like video games, talk about your video games. If you like makeup, talk about makeup. If you like Ray Dunn, show how many Ray Dunn mugs you have, like I do, and it's a really bad addiction. But like, just be you, okay? And people will relate to that. But if you try to be someone else, people can tell it's fake. So I hope that helps. Yeah, communication with your upline is so important. Okay, you might feel like you're annoying the heck out of that person. I promise you you're not. I am telling you, you need to talk to your upline every single day like your life depends on it. I don't care if you don't get a single customer or distributor that day. Hey, here's what I did today. Hey, here's what I'm thinking. Hey, here's what's happening. I talked to my teammate. This is what's happening. Be in constant communication so that we know you're still pushing for that goal. Because if we don't hear from you for 5 days, we're like, I don't know. Are you still pushing for a mold, or are you like going off on a cruise somewhere? Like, I'm not sure. Okay, but also be in constant communication with your downline. Okay, your 2 Rubies that you're working for to help them go Ruby, do they know that they're going for Ruby? I hope they do. Are you helping them? Are you pouring into them? Are you seeing what you can do to help them? Start being a leader. Start leading from the front. Start trying to do what they need from you. So, yeah. I don't know what else. Do you want me to go into mindset, or?
Yeah, we can. I was gonna say, does anybody have any questions like so far? Like,
we talked
does
really
anyone have a fear or something?
What did you just say?
I said a fear.
Oh, I thought you said, does anyone have a beer? And I was like,
does anyone have a beer, please?
Can anyone send me a beer? I was like, that's not coming from Mandy. I know that. Yeah. So does anyone have like questions or legitimate concerns? Like, I don't know about this. Because it's okay. Like, there are no stupid questions. All of your fears are valid, but we're going to make sure you know that they are lies to yourself, but it's okay. Okay. I'm not seeing anything, but you guys can put them in the chat, and we will read over them at the end. But something that I heard on a Zoom, I don't remember who like the host was, but Jocelyn Yates was on it, and she was talking about this book that it said, if your thoughts and what you wrote down or texted came to fruition, came to life, were automatically tomorrow, the next day, this is what was happening, would you be happy? Would you be satisfied? Most of the time, your answer is going to be no, because you're thinking, oh, I'm not good enough for this, or you're messaging your husband being like, gosh, I can't sign any customers, and this and that and this and that. You need to switch your mindset, girlfriend, because what is happening in your brain is what is going to control your outside world. So that's like when Mandy said, she answered the phone and was like, hey, this is Mandy, I'm a double diamond. Like, that is what she is doing and putting out into the world. Okay? So, like, tell yourself every day, I'm like, hey, this is Julie, and I'm going Emerald. And I just said Julie because I just saw her chat pop up. Like, what are you wanting? Speak it into existence. Be like, loyal customers, literally, I open up my inbox, I have 30 people ready to order. If that happened tomorrow, I'd be like, heck yeah. But if I was like, gosh, I can't sign a single customer, and then tomorrow I literally couldn't, I would not be happy. So figure out, like, what is going on in your mind? What is happening in your mind? Because that is where you need to start. You need to figure out what's going on in your mind. You need to flip that around. So do your affirmations, do self-development, take control of that, because if you don't take control of your mind is going to take control of you. If your mind sucks, your business sucks. If your business sucks, your paycheck sucks. So.
If you don't have someone to like call and answer the phone like how we did, then message your voice clip your upline and just be like, hey, I am blah, blah, I'm going for this. And like sometimes like what we did in our chats was randomly, like if something was going on, we would voice message each other and just be like, I'm a loyal customer distributor signing machine.
Yeah.
Because saying it out loud is so much different than just typing it to each other.
Yeah. And
you better get another voice message back saying the same thing.
Yeah. So like, don't be afraid if randomly in your group chat, you're like, I'm freaking Emerald this month. What the heck? Like, I'm so excited. Because if you speak that stuff, then all of a sudden your mindset changes. All of a sudden you say that out loud and you're like, wait, no, I got this. It's okay. But if you keep it all internal and you're like, oh my God, everything's dying and everything's crap, then like that's what's going to happen. And have you ever had a day where you wake up late and then you spill your coffee and then you're getting a fender bender and then like 10 million other things happen? Yeah, it's because your mindset sucks. You got to fix your mindset all the dang time. And be constantly aware of what's going on in your mind. Like, if you hear yourself internally being like, gosh, I'm not made for this business, then be like, no, that's not true. If there's a thought that's like irritating you, think to yourself, is this a true thing? Is it true that I'm not made for this business? Well, no, it's not true. Is it true that no one is ordering the products? Well, no, because everyone else is getting customers. Okay. So
in one of Allie's Zooms, she said that she recommended nicknaming your negative person in your head and then telling them to shut up.
Yeah.
So she was like, shut up, Nancy. And just like, I'm fine. And then go on.
Good.
So, like, name your person that's your negative little voice and tell them to shut up.
Yeah.
And just go.
And if you need someone to keep you accountable for your affirmations, like when you do that one-on-one with your diamond upline, being like, I'm going to send you, like, I'm going to do a voice message of my affirmations every single day. I promise you there's not a single diamond upline that's going to be like, no, don't do that. I'm going to be like, heck yeah, I'll send it back to you. I'll do mine too. Like, this, I know it sounds weird. Okay, like when I first started, I thought like self-development and affirmations and all, like reading good books, I thought it was like voodoo witchcraft. And I was like, homegirl, I am not doing that. I'm not speaking to myself. I'm not writing things down. Like, what the heck? Now I'm like, yes, give it all to me. I'm going to scroll through the chat. Let's see. What if you can't afford to get any of the products? Like, you want to post, but you're out of products. You don't need products on hand to post. Okay? You do not. I very rarely even take pictures with the products. I'll take a picture of my coffee cup, so I guess that's kind of with the products, but like, just take a picture of you like holding up the number one. Like, I have one spot left for someone that wants to grow out their hair. Ask questions, use other people's before and afters. You can get other pictures of the products. However, I think honestly, it's better if it's just to your face, even if it's not with the product, than just a picture of the products. So you don't need to have any of the products on hand to be able to post about the products. But yeah, the best way for you to get your auto ship is to sign a distributor, get your $100 bonus from them, get that auto ship paid for, done and done. What books do we recommend for mindset? Yeah, like Patty said, there are tons and tons and tons of good books, but if you just read it and put it to the side and don't do anything with it, it's not really that great. A couple books that I really recommend are, it's called Excuse Me, Your Life is Waiting. I don't remember who it's by, but it's kind of about like the law of attraction, like what you think about is what happens. It's a little weird, but it's really, really good. The book, The Slight Edge, is incredible. It's one of my favorites in the entire world. It's about like doing just that extra thing to getting this stuff done. And I also recommend The 5-Second Rule by Mel Robbins. So those are a couple that I think are really, really good. Mandy, do you have any books that you're like, I love that or love them?
Well, I didn't think about that one. I really liked Go for No.
That's really good. Yeah.
And I also liked Beach Money.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can't, which is so stupid because I'm reading it, but I can't think of what's the book that we're reading for our
Rejection Proof by Gia Jane.
I really like that one.
Really good too. Yeah. So there are tons. Oh, The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy is really good. I have so many. There are so many that are so good. And if you need help with that, like just reach out to one of your uplines. We can give you a couple. But honestly, just any book that you read and do something with is the best book. So if you just read it and do nothing, okay. Excuse Me, Your Life is Waiting is by Lynn Grabhorn. It's really, really good. I'm telling you, it's a little weird. Like there are certain things that are like, I don't know about that. But the overall message of the book is really good. Rachel Hollis books are really good also. What should you post in stories versus your wall? I think your wall should be a little bit more lifestyle related to you. And your wall should be more quality pictures because you're only posting a couple. Your story is a lot of before and afters. I use the app called Instant Stories. I'll put it in the chat. And that's how I get like some of my stories from other top leaders. So you just like save it through that. But your story should also just be like your everyday life. So like I literally posted a boomerang of me walking into the gym today. And then I was like dying on the ground in the gym. So I posted a picture of like my legs and I was like, hi, I'm dying. And I had like 3 people message me back and they were like, oh my God, you're so funny. Because every time like I'm at the gym halfway through, I just sit on the ground and die. And I'm like, yeah, because I die at the gym every single day. And like just post your regular life. Like post a picture of your lunch, post a picture of your dog laying on you, post a picture of your kid, like whatever. Like just post you. But you need to post on your stories all the dang time because the more you post on your stories, the more you get popped up to the front.
I do a lot of my kids.
Yeah, I don't have
crazy and stupid. That's normally what people want to see.
I post cute pictures of my dogs laying on me because they do that all the time. But I don't have kids. But once I have kids, they're gonna make me the most money ever. I'm gonna be like, come here, let me see your cute face. Any other questions? Does anyone have questions about like the specific chart or like what to do during the day or how to post or like anything like that? Like that they're like, I really just need to figure out this. Because we're here to help. And like just understand that even if you're on my team, you can message Mandy. If you're on Mandy's team, you can message me. Like all of the leaders are here to help you, whether you're on our team or not. Like we want success for you so dang bad. And we believe in all of you. It is so, so crazy how much we believe in you. So someone asked to see the executive chart, which I actually don't have a picture of the executive chart, but I can go over the Ruby chart really quick. Again. So, suppose I can just like shoot this real quick. Hold on. So, if you were right here, and all of this was gone, this is an executive chart. So you just have 2 people, 2 distributors that are qualified, have 400 GB or more, and then your executive. So super, super simple. And 400 GB, you guys, if they're running 125 BV auto ship to get that 500 points, it's literally 275 GB left. If they sell 3 triple threats, done. So that's 6 customers total between you and 2 other people and your executive. It's not, so many times people are like, oh my gosh, like I'm never going to go executive. It's not true. You can do it very, very quickly. Ruby is just this. So if you are here and you have Sally Amy and Leah here, okay? So say that Sally has a distributor here and like 5 customers. All of these customers equal to 300, and the distributor has 1 customer that has 100. That is still a qualified leg for Sally, okay? Because that's 300 plus 100, that's 400 total qualified. So Ruby is 3 qualified legs plus in total of all of you combined 2,000 or more. That's it. So simple. So simple. Does that make sense? Does that help? Missed affirmation part of the chat. What are you supposed to do for that? Affirmations, it's different for everyone how you want to do it, but I just recommend with affirmations, like, what do you want in life? And write those out and say them out loud as if it's already happening. So if you're like, so for everyone on here, you want to go emerald. So then one of your affirmations is, I am emerald. I am signing customers with ease. Distributors are coming to me. Stuff like that, okay? Does that make sense? I don't know if that helped. Sorry that I keep drinking from my water bottle. My throat has been really, really dry today. So I just am like, so I don't start coughing. Any other questions, comments, anything like that that we can address while we are still recording for you? Okay, well, I hope that this was helpful for you guys. Mandy and I just really wanted to do this to show you guys like how possible it is for you to go emerald this month. So it is like, take it out of your brain that you're like, gosh, like there's no way I can go emerald. You guys, it is so possible. People have joined and went diamond in 9 days. 9 days. So why can't you go emerald in 28? Every single person on here can go emerald, and I cannot wait to see each and every one of you go emerald this month, because there's no reason why you can't. Imagine how that'll feel when you open up your eSuite in like 6 weeks from now and you get to see your paycheck of showing paid as emerald. You're an emerald.
I have an idea.
You have an idea. All right, let's do it.
Just a random one. Okay, so this is what I think you should do. I think that everybody that is real on here and that everybody that wants to go emerald and beyond, I think you should send your picture to your upline, and she should create the little picture that says, oh my gosh, you went emerald, like blah, 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 blah. And this should be your lock screen. And every time you open up your phone, you're reminded, this is what's going on. This is what's happening.
Yes. So send your diamond upline your picture and say, I'm going blank this month. And we'll send you your promotion picture that you can look at every single day. And then once you promote and it's done, then we can post and be like, look at this, we saw it happening. And you're speaking it into existence. Someone said they wanted to see it looks like this. Instant stories for Insta Story. It looks like this. Ta-da! It's the greatest thing ever. So I hope that was super helpful. If you guys need anything at all, reach out to me, reach out to Mandy, Jen, Lindsay, Patty, anyone. We are here to help. We love you guys. We believe in you. And I cannot wait to see all of this that is coming for our team this month. This is the month that everything changes. This is the month that you hit your goals, that you start pushing, that your life is forever changed. I hope that this is the day that you look back on and you're like, okay, this was my moment that I realized that I was capable. So we love you guys.
Carpet hasn't even started yet.
Yeah. And you guys, there's supposed to be
I don't even know what they're going to announce.
Yeah. There's supposed to be another announcement next week, and then green carpet's in like 3 weeks. And I'm like, I can't. You guys, like, this business is insane. We literally have our hands on millions of dollars. Like, you're going to leave it on the table or no? Like, just go after it. Oh my God, I'm so excited. So
it's going to be crazy.
So exciting. So I'm going to end the recording. So thank you guys so much for hopping on. And I hope you guys have a good night.